sharing a reading experience. I took down notes from The Sociopath Next Door by Martha Stout, and I'm sharing them with you now. I hope you listen and receive something worthwhile from this. Remember, these are just my notes, not necessarily a report of what the book is about. It might not even be the words or thoughts of the author. Rather, these notes are what I gleaned or thought about while I was reading. These notes are what caught my interest because the ideas expanded my knowledge or made me think, reflect, or ponder in some way. This video might inspire you to read what I did. It's my hope that you'll search for the best books and gain information and ideas to help you to become a better person. The more you read, the better you think. And the better you think, the more you'll be able to face life's challenges successfully. What makes sociopathy? The short answer: heredity and culture. Per the Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders 4 of the American Psychological Association, APA, antisocial disorder is characterized by three or more of the following. 1. Failure to conform to social norms. 2. Being deceitful or manipulative. 3. Impulsivity, failure to plan ahead. 4. Irritable, aggressive. 5. Reckless disregard for the safety of self or others. 6. Consistent irresponsibility. 7. Lack of remorse for having hurt, mistreated, or stolen. Additional characteristics sociopaths have included: A. Being more charming or interesting than other people. B. Having a grandiose sense of self-worth. C. Having a great need for stimulation, hence risk takers. D. They grasp the difference between right and wrong, but the distinction fails to limit their behavior. E. They do not want to be treated for the disease. F. They charm with saint-like niceness. A consciousness propels us outwards in the direction of other people. The sociopath's direction is towards themselves. Sociopaths refuse to acknowledge responsibility for their decisions. They may say, "I've done nothing wrong," or "I've never did that," and will believe their own direct lies. They believe they're the only real, honest, or real person in a world of phonies. Psychopathy is not linked to any childhood mistreatment. Sociopaths do not have depression or anxiety. Sociopaths are not influenced by earlier experiences. Sociopaths don't suffer from attachment disorders. Those with attachment disorders are not charming and don't fake being normal. The person with attachment disorder has an emotional presentation that's flat and uninviting, just the opposite of a sociopath. This is how the American public breaks down. 4% of Americans are sociopaths, and most of those are invisible. 63% of Americans will obey authority, even against their own moral standards. They see themselves as not responsible. Albert Einstein said, "The world is not a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who won't do anything about it." 33% of Americans follow the right path if they know what it is. They bear the burden of their own actions. Group-centered cultures such as Asia have far fewer sociopaths, 0.1% compared to the 4% in the United States. In the United States, sociopath seems to be increasing because the United States encourages a me-first attitude which promotes antisocial behavior. The Western family cannot redeem a sociopath because there are too many voices in a larger society telling them that their approach to the world is correct. Sociopaths don't care about their social world, but they do want and need to blend in with it. 80% of criminals are not sociopaths. A sociopath operates through deception and camouflage. They are usually not caught. One of their advantages is most people do not believe that that person could be so cold and hollow. There must be an explanation. We hesitate because we're afraid our sense of reality suffers. We're imagining things or exaggerating, or we might be the one who's actually responsible. A sociopath is not a narcissist. A narcissist may not have empathy, but they have positive feelings for people and can love others no matter how ill equipped. But a sociopath has no feelings for anyone. The way a sociopath feels towards others is how normal people feel about a toaster or another useful appliance. They may know the words of love, but not the music. A sociopath's emotions are very different from a normal person. Because they feel no real attachment to another person, life is an endless game of attempted domination over others. Tools of a sociopath include 1. Charm. This is a primary characteristic of a sociopath. 2. They're exciting. Someone who obeys rules is lackluster and tedious. We feel alive when we're invited to make choices outside our boundaries, which can be viewed as more meaningful or more exhilarating. 3. They know we don't. We can't tell if someone has no conscience, but someone with no conscience can instantly recognize someone who is decent and trusting. Number 4, they do their homework. If one is a good game piece, they study that person. How can I manipulate and use them? How can they be flattered and charmed? How can I promote personal intimacy? Number 5, crocodile tears. The pity play is the most universal behavior of unscrupulous people. Why? Because more than the admiration or fear, pity from good people is carte blanche. The devil wants us to feel sorry for him. They are proficient at playing this card when a person gets too close to the truth. Number 6, bizarre behavior. Why would I do that? Brings into the question your sanity for reasoning ability because there's no reasonable, plausible answer. Performing these actions calmly for fun has no place in the emotional repertoire of most normal people. They dominate or win for its own sake. There's no other reason. Number 7, a sociopath knows we doubt. Good people are never completely sure they are right and question themselves constantly out of a sense of obligation rooted in the attachment to other people. We understand there is no one 100% good and falsely believe there is no such thing as a person who is 100% bad. We remember that the devil was a fallen angel, and surely there's some good still remaining. There is not. They use this doubt we have against us. The 13 rules for a normal person. Number 1, accept that some people have no moral compass. Number 2, go with your instincts. Unfiltered impressions, however alarming and outlandish, may help you out if you let them. Number 3, practice the rule of threes. 3 lies tells you that you're dealing with a liar. Deceit is a sign of a sociopath. Number 4, question their authority. Number 5, suspect flattery. Counterfeit charm always involves the intent to manipulate. Number 6, don't respect or fear or bow to predators. Number 7, Don't play the game. Don't compete, outsmart, or banter with a sociopath. Intrigue is their tool. Number 8, practice total avoidance. You will not hurt their feelings. They don't have feelings. Number 9, don't have pity. Be rude. Sociopaths take a huge advantage of automatic courtesy. Number 10, don't try to redeem the unredeemable. Their behavior is not your fault. Number 11, don't conceal a sociopath's true character. Warn others instead. Number 12, defend your psyche. Humanity is not a lost cause. Lastly, live well. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, adieu so long.